There's a light that never goes out by the Smiths is. Oh, hang on. There was a light that I hadn't turned on. Oops. Hey, I'm JSB, and throughout 2025, because I am a chart geek, I'm listening to songs that reached number 25 in the charts. Today, that means There Is a Light That Never Goes Out by the Smiths, their final top 40 hit, as it turned out, and as it happens, not actually released as a single until 5 years after they had split. Though it is, judging by Spotify numbers at least, their most enduring track, I guess you could say. Now, I've always assumed I'm way too uncool for the Smiths. Can you believe it? This guy is not very cool. But no, it's true. Oh, you did believe it. Well, okay, well, maybe today's the day we prove us all wrong, or possibly very right. To be honest, I don't know which option will be worse. When it comes to the Smiths, people either love them way too much or can't stand them at all. There is not really any in between. So whichever side of the fence you sit on, make sure to like this video. Chances are you like the Smiths if you clicked on a video about the Smiths, but hey, you never know. Well, I prepare to finally give them, or at least the song, a fair hearing. And I'm going to do that now.
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young and the light. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one anymore. Take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see life. Driving in your car, oh please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home and I'm welcome no more. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight, take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out tonight, oh take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one all alone. Oh, I haven't got one. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side.
slow 80s fade out, but that's the only thing I've got against it. Wowza. All right, there's the light that never goes out. What a song. Who knew? Oh, I'm guessing you did. Okay, fair enough. So I'm calling this a first time hearing type video because I couldn't have told you a thing about the song prior to listening to it. But it's not quite true because I see it was used in the film 500 Days of Summer, which I saw back in the cinema when it first came out, whenever the heck that was. So for all intents and purposes, though, this was the first time I've listened to the song, and hey, it's a good one, isn't it? Have the what I associate with the Smiths kind of a jangly guitar from Johnny Marr. There's a little bit of jangle in there, but not super jangly, and I don't mind jangly. And Morrissey on vocals, of course, you know that, but just in case anyone watching doesn't, you never know. It's not quite my style of vocalist, but he sells it. Some of the key lines about, home's not a home for me. I'm not reading these verbatim. I'm just paraphrasing what I've just listened to here, obviously. And it's not my home, it's theirs, and I'm not welcome anymore. We probably all felt like that at times in our teen years, or maybe more recently, if you're in a relationship that's not going well, that can happen. Mine's going fine, thanks, so that's not related to mine. But and I've always been a sucker for minor key melodies. And the instrumentation here is fairly sparse but tasteful in a way that 1986-ish often wasn't. So I mentioned Johnny Marr. He's on guitar, of course, but he's also playing the flute and other sound effects. That's listed as a sampler. I'm not quite sure what sampler he was using, but they really fitted the song beautifully. Yeah, well, I'm impressed with that. And as I said at the outset, I wasn't sure going in as to whether I was going to love or hate this. So yeah, it's good. Which is kind of a shame. I mean, they've only got 4 albums, so I should probably get around to at least listening to The Queen is Dead, which, of course, this is from. As I said, it wasn't a hit until 5 years after they split, when it was released as a single as part of one of their best of compilations, becoming their final top 40 hit of them all. But yeah, chart fact aside, great song. And I wouldn't have listened to it if it had done any better or indeed worse in the charts. It's only because it reached number 25 that I even gave it a spin. So it was meant to be. So maybe I've been unfairly avoiding the Smiths all this time. Who knew? Or maybe I've just reached the right age to appreciate Morrissey's personal brand of misery. Either way, I'm glad I finally gave that one a fair hearing. And who knows, assuming that I roll into 2026 doing songs that reach 26, well, there's 2 Smiths tunes that fit that category, namely Shakespeare's Sister and Big Mouth Strikes Again. So should I give those a listen next year? Meanwhile, this year, Morrissey himself had 2 solo singles reach 25, Pregnant for the Last Time and Interlude. So let me know in the comments below if I should squeeze either or maybe even both of those into this year's listening while I'm into the Smith/Morrissey kick, which I never really saw coming. Or maybe this is the only song I like. Who knows? That's another possibility. Anyway, for now, great song. Very glad I heard it, but I do want to hear what you think. Even if you're a Smiths detractor, and I know there's plenty of people out there, but again, they're probably not the sort to click on a video about the Smiths. Who knows? Meanwhile, whatever your inclination, do check out my full Songs That Reach 25 playlist, one side of my head or the other. From Queen to Dr. Dre, there's something on there for everyone, I'm sure. So I would just say thanks for watching. Bye for now, but not for long.
It's the end, but the moment has been prepared for.